Good evening! Yan, magandang mga babae at lalaki po kayong lahat. You're all beautiful and handsome this evening. And for tonight, I know we're all excited to know more about Winter Escapade 10. So I can see so many former escapees, so those who last time, and also new faces who are here for this premier VIP tour. So of course, without further ado, I'd like to ask the woman of the evening, none other than the Honorable Consul General Emma Sarne, for her opening remarks.
Thank you very much, Vida. At magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. It is definitely such a delight to see so many friends and kababayan gathered here today. People who share not only our love for the Philippines, but also our longing for warmth, sunshine, and adventure during our long Canadian winters. Today, we are launching Winter Escapade 10, and it is a milestone year for a tour that has, time and again, brought families, friends, and of course, communities together. Over the years, hundreds have joined us in a 2-week tour of the many islands of the Philippines and returned to Canada with priceless memories, new friendships, and a deeper connection to our beautiful homeland. And this 10th edition promises to be an even more unforgettable experience. So imagine this, from February 1 to 10, 2026, while snow blankets Alberta and Saskatchewan, of course we cover Saskatchewan too, right? And the temperature dips below freezing, you are stepping off a plane to a warm tropical breeze. So just imagine that, setting natin. And instead of shoveling snow, you're sinking your toes into white sand, even pink sand if you're opting for that tour in Matnog. And instead of winter coats, you're in flip-flops and bikinis, or wow. Maybe sipping fresh coconut juice under the swaying palms. So where will Winter Escapade 10 take you? Definitely to some of the most enchanting destinations in the Philippines. First stop, Manila, the capital, and the charming environs of Intramuros and bustling Binondo. You will have a further choice of visiting either Malabon for its culinary heritage. Think of Pansit Malabon, but there's more to the culinary heritage of Malabon than Pansit Malabon. You may also opt to shoot the rapids at Pagsanhan Falls or lunch at Farmer's Table after a tour of Tagaytay. Next stop, Dumaguete, the city of gentle people. It is a university town with a charming seaside promenade where hospitality is second nature and the pace of life makes you feel like you have indeed come home. Siquijor, that's our third stop, and it's the mystical island. I know, right? Siquijor. Sabay-sabay tayong mangkulam. This is where legends, and not just witchcraft, but also heroes blend with natural wonders. We will walk on powdery beaches, dive into hidden waterfalls, and watch sunsets that seem to stand still just for you. And of course, the enchanting Apo Island, where you can swim with the pawikan or admire in awe the coastline and marine life the island has to offer. And finally, of course, the Bicol region, where adventure and flavor await. Marvel at the perfect cone of Mayon volcano. Go on an ATV adventure to visit Daragang Magayon and see if you are worthy, because I heard that you can only see the perfect cone of Mayon volcano, meaning without clouds, without nothing, if you are worthy. So let's see if you guys are worthy. Because otherwise you might get clouds in there, or maybe a thundercloud, or worse, an eruption. Let's hope not naman, diba? And also we will be visiting the haunting ruins of Katsawa, the town that got buried in one of the fateful eruptions of Mayon volcano in the past. Or you can dip your toes in the pink sands of Matnog, swim with the whale sharks in Donsol, or climb the 7-tiered Busay waterfalls, or perhaps simply taste true laing, ito yung tunay na laing, alright? And Bicol Express, which are truly spicy enough to warm your heart and of course, fire up your Instagram feed. But Winter Escapade 10 is more than just a vacation. It is definitely a journey. It is a journey of connection. Connection to our Filipino roots, connection to each other, and connection to the soul of the Philippines. Many of you, and I see a lot of escapees here, as Savida has mentioned. And I had the privilege of being with you this year, February this year, when we visited Ilocos. So many of you, many of our past participants will tell you, it is not just the places that you visit. It's the people that you meet, the laughter that you share, and of course, the memories that are made together. The 10-day tour package has been specially curated by the Philippine Posts in Canada, the Tourism Promotions Board, and our tour partner in the Philippines, Raja Tours. And because this is our 10th year, we want to make it easier and more exciting for you to join. We have invited travel agencies in Alberta and Saskatchewan to offer you discounted flights from Canada to the Philippines, all right? The flights from Canada to the Philippines are separate from the tour package or the price of the tour package that you will see posted on those flyers. And these travel agencies can seamlessly integrate these round-trip flights with the Winter Escapade tour package. So whether you're traveling solo or with a loved one, with family, or with a group of friends, and I actually encourage you to invite our Canadian brethren, our Canadian friends to join us in Winter Escapade. Let them escape the Alberta winter, right? Because it's always more fun when you have friends along to share the memories with. And the Winter Escapade 10, oh, so I'm sorry. So whether you're traveling solo, with your loved ones, with family, or with a group of friends, the Winter Escapade tour package will fit both your needs and, of course, your budget. The WE10 tour package takes care of all the details, the domestic flights, transfers, and hotel accommodations, and you have a choice. You have a choice of hotel accommodations, whether you want to splurge and go all splashy and touristy, or if you want to be more rugged, more earthy, and more budget friendly, you have that choice. It also takes care of food, way too much. Yes, that's just way too much, I know, right? And I'll tell you why later. And of course, all tours and inline travel to these wonderful destinations. And all you have to do is relax and enjoy. And I think the only thing that I can think of that you will need to worry about is whether you will still fit in your winter clothes when you get back to Canada. And that's going to be a problem, right? That is going to be a problem in the winter. So, think of it as an investment in yourself. After all, what better way to beat the winter blues than to exchange snowflakes for sunshine, puffer jackets for swimsuits, and of course, early sunsets for golden island afternoons. And if you have been to previous winter escapades, you know the magic. If you haven't, this is the perfect time to join us. For the 10th anniversary of Winter Escapade will definitely be like no other. And did you know that the Old Farmer's Almanac just came out with its new forecast for the 2025-2026 winter season? Yeah, I just read it just a few minutes ago. It predicted that this year's winter season, beginning this September all the way up to March of next year, it will be a mixed bag, with the coldest periods expected to be in late November, early December, and early February 2026, just in time for Winter Escapade. So remember that February 1 to 10, when everyone is freezing here in Alberta and in Saskatchewan and the whole of Canada, we will be basking in the sun in the Philippines. So I warmly invite you to sign up. Tell your friends, bring your families, and be part of this extraordinary adventure. Let Winter Escapade 10 be your story. The year you traded minus 30 degrees for a warm island breeze and discovered, or perhaps rediscovered, why we are so proud to call the Philippines our home. Let's make February 2026 a celebration of travel, friendship, and our shared heritage. And I can't wait, we can't wait to welcome you to the Philippines. Maraming salamat po, and we will see you under the Philippine sun for Winter Escapade 10. Mabuhay! Take it away, Lita.
Maraming salamat po, Conjen Emma. So if you're standing beside someone that you've never met, so I wish you would turn to the right and say to the person, you are worthy. 1, 2, 3. You are worthy. And then turn to the person to the left and say, escape winter with me. Escape. And for those who are ready to escape, don't go yet because we're going to have a series of excellent tourism videos to show you a sneak peek of what we have to offer. So, roll PDR.
Every street has a story to tell? Discover Manila, a thriving capital where history and culture come alive. Roam through the cobbled streets of Intramuros, ride a calesa, and pedal your way through the iconic churches and cathedrals. Hop on a jeepney and uncover the treasures and rich history this city has to offer, inviting you to discover more. Step into the timeless charm of Manila. Love the Philippines.
thank you very much. And yes, I'm sure that after this video, some of you are feeling homesick. Or for those who've never been to the Philippines, I'm sure it looks super exciting. And I know you can't wait to hear more about the program. Okay, so while Kuya Senel is setting up our Google Meet video, okay, so I'd like to have a show of hands. So for those here who are from travel agencies and travel agents, can you please raise your hands? Yes, okay, so we have some tour operators here. Welcome to the Philippine Consulate General in Calgary. And for those who are interested in doing a group booking, who wants to book as a group? I know? Only Conjen wants to group as a book? Wants to book as a group? Okay. So don't be shy. So for those who want to do the group bookings, so now you know the travel agents there. Again, who are the travel agents here and tour operators? Yes, okay. So now we have some people participating, and we also have a raffle from one of our partner travel agencies too. So of course, and now I know this is such an exciting time. Who among you here would remember the person who was looking after us all throughout Winter Escapade since it started? His name is, you remember? Michael. So can everyone say, hello, Michael?
Hello, Michael!
And to give us an introduction about the tour itinerary, let's put our hands together for Mr. Michael Kipping.
Good morning from Manila. Good morning from Manila, everyone. Very nice to see familiar faces and some new faces as well. We're very excited to be presenting to you today the itinerary created for the 10th year of Winter Escapade. So if you'll allow me to share the screen. Is everybody, are you able to see the screen?
It's a bit small, Michael, but we also have, we gave them the printout. We can, we can provide them with the printout, and you can just, go along with read along, so to say.
Okay, all right. So,
This one, the 350 pounds. It's an extra. The receipt one. The before is
may I go ahead? Alright, so the first day, of course, is arrival in Manila. Or just to give you a brief recap on the dates. It's happening on the 1st of February to the 10th of February. So we will be covering Manila, Dumaguete, a day trip to Siquijor, and of course Bicol. So this itinerary is a great combination of nature, culture, and a bit of adventure too. You'll see, let me go through the itinerary so to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So arrival in Manila, we will be of course welcoming you at the airport and taking you to the hotel. Our hotel, we have chosen Dusit Thani Manila, which is in Makati, the central business district of Manila, within walking distance to approximately about 12 shopping malls. So unlimited shopping and a lot of restaurant choices also for you. But we have prepared a welcome dinner for everybody at the hotel that evening at the Dusit Thani Manila. So day 2 is our wreath laying ceremony at the Rizal Park. And then we have prepared, we're giving options for tours in and around Manila. You'll see that this year we have 6 options. So we're expanding the tours outside of Manila. As you can see, we have an option for Tagaytay. There's a day trip to Tagaytay. There is a day trip to Pagsanhan. That's more of an adventure tour, shooting the rapids, going to the actual falls. So be ready to get wet. And then we have a more chill option, which is Hidden Valley. You see, Hidden Valley Tour is a lush resort that has several natural pools. So it's a relaxing activity. And for our culinary enthusiasts, we have a Malabon Culinary and Heritage Tour. Of course, we are retaining the charms of Old Manila, which features Ayala Museum, Intramuros, and Binondo. The sixth option is a pilgrimage tour to Antipolo and a side trip to Pinto Art Museum. This day will be a packed day, but the Tourism Promotions Board will be hosting dinner at that evening. We will share with you details of that dinner as we move along. So day three is the day we travel from Manila to Dumaguete. And of course, we have an early flight to Dumaguete, morning. And then we arrive in Dumaguete and proceed with the city tour. So Dumaguete is in the Negros region, and it is known to be, the city is known to be a university city. We have Silliman University, which is one of the bigger universities around the Philippines, and you'll be given a tour of Silliman University. They have a very good anthropology museum, the National Museum of Dumaguete City, and of course the cathedral. We will have lunch at a local restaurant, and then after that, we transfer you to your preferred resort or hotel. So I'll go to the, I'll give you a bit of information about the hotels in Dumaguete. We have several options. Those of you who would like to stay in the city, we have an option for hotels in the city, and also option for resorts, about an hour away and a half from the city, which are usually beachfront properties. So I'll go along, move on to day 4. Day 4 is a fun day. This is the day we all go to Siquijor Island. So Siquijor is just a ferry ride, 40-minute ferry ride from Dumaguete City. So it's very convenient. It's a comfortable ferry ride. We take you to this mystical island of Siquijor. You know, it used to be known for should I say, perhaps local voodoo, but now it's more known for its natural beauty. As you can see on the screen, there's Cambugahay Falls, so that's a very Instagrammable area. A lot of videos on the internet about this particular fall, so we'll take you there. We have the San Isidro Labrador Church and Convent. We will take you to the oldest balete tree on the island. We take you to a very a beautiful beach, white sand beach called Paliton Beach, and then we have lunch at the local restaurant. We head back to Dumaguete mid-afternoon, and then on this evening, we'll give you free time, so you have dinner on your own. But of course, we can give you recommendations for restaurants around the area. And so day 5 is our day for Apo Island. So Apo Island is world famous for its very vibrant marine life. So we take you there. We depart in the morning after breakfast, and then to Apo Island. So you'll be swimming with turtles, great marine life as I mentioned earlier. Now those who are more adventurous may take a trek to see to the top of the island, so you can see, you can get a good view of the island. We will have a picnic lunch, and then head back to the resort or mainland in Dumaguete in the afternoon. And then we have dinner in your respective resorts. Day 6 is when we travel to Legazpi. So we travel from Dumaguete to Legazpi. It's a flight connecting via Manila. And we arrive approximately a little before noon, and then we take everybody to a local restaurant for lunch. After lunch, we do a tour of Legazpi City, covering the Kalsawa ruins, Daraga Church, Sumlang Lake, and then we take you to your hotel for check-in. And then we have dinner at the hotel. So again, also in Legazpi, there are 3 hotel options for you to choose from. So day 7 is our Mayon Volcano Adventure. Of course, Bicol is known for its majestic Mayon Volcano. So we prepared 2 options for you. We have an easy trek to the Mayon Volcano, and we have a Mayon Volcano Adventure, which entails an ATV ride. It will give you an opportunity to take an ATV ride, and there's an optional zip line also if you'd like to take that. So both tours include lunch, of course, and then after the activities, we take you back to the hotel, and it's free night again for you to have dinner on your own wherever you choose to. Day 8 is a free day actually, but those of you who would like to do more adventure, we have prepared several options for you. We have 4. We have the Busay Waterfalls. We have a Matnog Day Tour, which is the pink beach of the region, so we take you there. We have, of course, the Heritage and Culinary Tour. You know, Bicol is very well known for their culinary treasures. And then we have a Donsol Whale Shark Interaction activity. So those are activities you can choose from. You'll see on the registration sheet as well as the itinerary that the rates for the activities are there. So you may choose to do an activity or just relax at the hotel. And then day 9 is the day we travel back to Manila from Legazpi. So after breakfast, we head to the airport, fly to Manila, and then it's free time until our farewell dinner also at the hotel. Okay. So as I mentioned earlier, Tusitani is centrally located within walking distance to so many shopping malls. So take advantage of that. And then we meet you for the farewell dinner at the hotel, because the following day is check-out already, and then that's the end of the tour. You'll see here the options for the packages. Of course, we all stay in Manila, Tusitani, Manila. And then you'll see, for instance, there's a Mahi-Mahi Resort in Dumaguete, and then Proxy in Legazpi. So, and so on, as you can see down below. The package excludes the domestic airfare, so it does not include the domestic airfare. It's at the very bottom, the rate is at the very bottom, so yeah. The hotel, since there is a limited number of rooms in Dumaguete, it will be on first come, first serve. That's why you'll see here on the registration or the package that it says or similar. So depending on the availability when you register, of course we will let you know which resorts are available when you register, and we will guide you through that. Okay? So I think that's it for me. Do you have any questions?
Okay, so before we do the question and answer portion, we'd also like to invite, but first, let's say thank you to Michael for that presentation. So everybody, a round of applause. Yes. So please stay on the line, Michael, because I'm sure people are gonna be excited to propound their questions. So now at this point, I'd like to invite as well to our virtual stage, our tourism attaché, Ms. Soleil Tropicales. Go ahead, Soleil.
Thank you so much, VC Vida. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Conjan, Emma Sarne, DCG Vic, to our colleagues at the Consulate, and of course, Michael from Raja Tours, and our dear guests. So I am Soleil Tropicales, Tourism Attaché of the Philippine Department of Tourism in San Francisco. And we are very delighted to be launching the Winter Escapade 2026, happening on January 18 to 27. And as Michael shared with you, destinations would be Manila, Dumaguete, Siquijor, and Bicol. And we are very delighted to be proud partner of this program every year. And thank you for Consulate in Calgary for organizing this launch and for their continued support in bringing Canadian travelers to the Philippines. And just to share with you, Canadian market is actually one of the Philippines' top sources of visitors. And it's growing every year, and it just highlights, our remarkable growth, that we have this deep connection between our two countries. And because of these programs that we do every year, it creates more livelihood and opportunities and jobs for our kababayans or Filipinos back in the Philippines. And Winter Escapade, this program has become more than just a trip. It's a homecoming and cultural journey, giving participants the chance to rediscover their roots, experience world-class destinations, and create lasting memories with families and friends. I am fortunate enough to join Winter Escapade in the past years, and personally, I'm always excited to join this trip, so I'm pretty sure that our guests tonight are excited to join next year's edition. So from swimming with the turtles in Apo Island, visiting Sikihor, and of course exploring the majestic Mayon volcano, this edition of Winter Escapade would surely be an unforgettable adventure. So we encourage everyone to join and share with your friends, family, and clients, to our travel agent partners, to be part of this Winter Escapade next year, and let's continue to grow this tradition every year. So maraming salamat po, and there are more reasons to love the Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Soleil. Can we all just say that all together? On the count of 3, love the Philippines. 1, 2, 3. Love the Philippines. So don't just take our word for it. I know you've heard from the Consul General, you've heard from Michael, you've heard from Soleil. But also we'd like to call to the stage people who have experienced the magic of Winter Escapade. So let's start with one of the couples who are always joining us. To our virtual stage, Ate Chelo Galay and David Aso. Go ahead. Don't be shy. So I think we're still going to have Soleil and Michael. So just stand by because we'll be having the Q&A after the testimonials. So all right, go ahead and share.
Oh, Michael's gone again already. Anyway, yeah, hi guys and gals. You're considering going on one of these escapades. I'll tell you, you'll never regret it. In 2024, we went on that one over in, we had all sorts of places there. Where did we go? Yeah, I can read the shirt. Iloilo, Manila, Cebu, and Bohol. And I'll tell you, the experiences we had there were just horrendous. I don't see very many here of my age, except for Ron. But back in our day, when we were children, we could do the same as what they do in the Philippines. You could ride around the back of a pickup truck. We call them pickup here, you call them multi-cab there. But the same thing, we could do that. We could go with no seatbelt. Our child could stand beside us on the seat. We could put our arm out. That's your seatbelt for your child. And that still goes on in the Philippines over there today. And it's like brings back old memories, and you're introduced to new ones that just show you the thing. But the escort you have, like you talk about VIP, you can take tours here in Canada. And if you take them here in Canada or United States, anywhere in North America, you jump on the bus, you say, hi, tour guide, how are you? You sit down in the seat, they drive you from point A to point B and say, see you when you get back. Pretty much is all that you get out of it. Over there, you're escorted to your bus, you're given the seat on there, you're talked to all the time that you're there. You have a police escort to get you through any major amount of traffic. And a story about the police officer. We even had the Coast Guard. Going on, we had one little boat tour that we went there, and the Coast Guard was there right alongside. And like, yeah, they got everything there ready to go. The police escort that we have, it's fantastic. You'd have 2 motorcycles in front of you, a bus, and 2 motorcycles behind you. Then we had 8 buses, so we had a lot of police officers there. And the ones that escorted us were fantastic. The poor little guy, I gave him a hell of a hard time. But he was such a good, so, I won't give his name because the Consulate's in the room. But I got on his bike and turned it on and started it up and had the lights going and doing all that stuff on it. And then I didn't take it on the wheels, but then I got off the bike, and then he gave me a big hug and said, "See you later." But I'll forewarn you, if you're in any of the hotels, any one of the people that are outside assisting you or the ones downstairs, they say, "I like your hat," they mean I want your hat. So take lots of hats with you, because I went over with 4 hats and I came back with none. So, but they love that little part of that there on it. It's just like a fantastic tour. You won't regret putting your money over this. Here you go.
Oh yeah, I think you
Your turn.
said everything. Yeah, so it was really a memorable and amazing experience for both of us, especially David. We'll start with Raja Tours. They're always there every minute. All your concerns are answered right away, and very systematic, like and they're on time. Like we usually have this concern, like maybe it will cause delays because there's a lot of seniors, but you cannot say that. Seniors are actually on time, like boom. When the time is on, all of us are really in there. So there was no delay on our trip, and no traffic because of the escorts, right? And then the food, oh my, David could not really imagine how the hospitality of the Filipinos and the involvement also of the local government. Like the governors were there, the city mayors, even the councilors, they they welcome us. And then when you hop from one island to another island, please expect that at the airport there's always like all the music, drums welcoming you, and all those sleighs. So nice. It's a very nice feeling. I never experienced that one when I was, that was my first time to experience. Like you are treated like a VIP, very special person. So you will not really regret when you join the Escapade. Thank you.
Yeah, and you get all the people there that are doing the dance. When you go to the airport, like man, they're lined up. Like you're walking down, you might as well throw out a red carpet.
Yeah, red carpet.
But you're walking on the floor. But talk about people, it's unreal the hospitality. No, and like this is what you look like when you go. This is what you look like when you come back. So, thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, so again, a round of applause for Tito Cello and Tito David. So before we continue with the rest of the testimonials, I was informed that we have a raffle. And one of the lucky winners of our raffle prize will be awarded by Miss Steph Madrid. Miss Steph Madrid, if you can come here really quickly. Yes, so this staff is from Incredible Travels by Alexis International Travel. Okay, so Miss Steph, if you can read for me, working together with the registration committee, the lucky winner of our first prize is?
All right, first winner is Gary Rams.
Okay, is Gary here? Okay, so please come up on stage and Miss Steph shall be awarding for you.
So it comes with a,
Oh, okay. Yes.
Here we
So
go.
I think it's fixed or it didn't happen. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Mr. Gary Rams. If you want to have your photo near the Winter Escapade banner, you can also do that as well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. There's a lot. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Steph. And for our second testimonial giver, someone who has also been a veteran escapee, let's also call to the stage Tita Lucy Reyes.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lucy Reyes. Just a little advertisement.
I'm the president of the Philippine Canadian Nurses Association. If you know of any newly arrived nurse, we're here to help without pay. Okay. So this is going to be my third Escapades. And what's really striking for me is I brought my Canadian-born daughter. And her experience is just one in a million. Following the 2 winter escapades, she started talking about the Philippines. And she started to invite her friends. She started to just love the Philippines. So I'm going to give you an acronym. CREATE. All of us in here, there are 40 plus people. If each of one can actually invite other person, particularly Canadians, I think we can actually navigate and actually promote our beautiful country. Because when you hear the Philippines in other cultures, they show pictures of people who haven't eaten, houses that are due for renovations. But what they don't portray are the natural sceneries that we already have. And I myself, I'm one of those who really haven't been to the country after being away for 50 years. But coming back is so reinvigorating. So CREATE. Our country, the Philippines, is calling us. That's C. R. We need to continue to reintegrate ourselves, and especially our children, the young ones that are actually the future of our Filipino cultures. E, we need to empower and entertain and enlist more participants. Like the ones who have been in the past 2 years, they are already there. They will come again. But we need to invite people outside of this group. A, we need to acknowledge that the country, although we have many poor people, many negative news that you hear on ABS-CBN and other things, we have positive traits and positive actions. Our education system, Filipinos speak English, they're warm, and the hospitality. So invite a non-Filipino to this. And last year we had one of our colleagues. That was great, and she's coming again. And 3, and what a way to transform the image of our country by people like us. Transform the image of the Philippines. After we're back, tell them. And E, let's empower ourselves because we are the ambassadors of our beautiful country. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much, Tita Lucy. Let's continue to also create special winter escapade memories. For our next raffle winner, I'd like to request the assistance of our administrative officer, Mr. Redeem Tornilla, to read out for us who is the second person with the raffle prize.
The winner for the next raffle prize is Irene Abaton.
Of course, so picture with our very handsome admin officer. Yeah, he's rarely on camera, so take advantage of this opportunity. Thank you very much. So before we move on to the rest of the testimonials, I'd like to also give an opportunity for those who wanted to ask their burning questions, since we have Soleil and Michael on the line. So for those who want to ask questions, Kuya Senen is having the microphone circulated around our beautiful Rizal Hall. And don't be shy, your questions are going to be answered by our 2 distinguished guests. There's no right or wrong answer. Any questions from the group?
I gotta get Michael to give me some tagline.
Hey, Michael. Hello, Michael. Michael, are you there?
We can only see you. Get off the boat.
Hi.
Ah, there you go. Unmute your mic. This is a mic test. You're gonna have the tandoori ready when we get off in Manila?
Sorry.
Are you gonna have the tandoori prepared for us in Manila when we land? Tandoori rum. You're not a drinker, I take it.
Sorry, the audience a little garbled.
Do you know tandoori?
Tanduay rum, are you going to have it?
Of course.
That's the only question I have.
So you don't need the AGLC license for that one. All right. More questions? Okay, from the tour operators, yes, please. So we have Dale with us. Oh, there's a question. Okay, please.
When you say about dinner on personal account, do I have to pay my own dinner or is it included into the package?
Yes, it will be on personal account, ma'am, so you will be paying for that dinner. Yeah, if you'll notice, some of the dinners are on personal account for this version of Winter Escapade. This is because some of the participants, well, we get a lot of comments after the tour, wanting more free time. So we incorporated more free time by doing that, at least to give you options on where to go and what to do after the tours.
Great. So I hope that made it clear. Was he able to answer? That's the price of freedom. So you can choose where you want to have dinner and which particular adventure package that you want to do. Okay. So I know there are also first-timers here who would like to ask questions. I can see some of the tour operators. Nadeo, Gary, Gladys. Oh, Miss Gladys, do you have questions for the tour?
Okay, so sorry, it's my first time. So as a tour operator, are you going to provide us with marketing materials so we can advertise it? So can we use your materials for promoting it, or we have to do it on our own? So how does it work?
Yes, we can send you materials to help you promote the tour. We also prepared an incentive program for our travel agent partners, so we shall send those information to you via email.
Okay,
perhaps
so
BC Vida, maybe I could ask for her contact details.
yes po. So we share the list of the travel agencies and tour operators who are working with us, so we can send it to you. So all those who are part of our invitation list, so in case you want to have the exclusive travel packages and the incentives, then Michael will be sending them to you. Yes, Tito Ron, one more microphone.
So is there a ceiling number for the number of participants? And how many cities from Canada are going to go?
Sorry, I heard about the ceiling.
Yeah,
so ceiling.
Yeah, the
sorry,
total.
The second one was?
Yeah, the total number of participants from Canada. Is there a limit to how many can go?
As of ceiling, no, because then we'll be able to put to recommend accommodation to you. It might be different from what we have on the brochure, but as long as we still have rooms and seats on the plane, then we're good. But we're blocking about 200, so let's hope that we get more than that. Sorry, sir, I didn't hear the second question. I think there was a second question after the ceiling, the cap.
Yeah, how many where are people coming from Canada? How many different cities will be participating?
Sorry, BC Vida.
Cities.
didn't quite
Like
hear
how
you.
many cities across Canada will be participating? Do you know how many cities will be participating?
How many cities?
Michael, I think I can answer that. No? I think I can answer that. The Winter Escapade is basically a Canadian tour package specifically for the whole of Canada. So all the 4 foreign service posts in Canada, Philippine foreign service posts in Canada, that is Ottawa, our embassy in Ottawa. And by the way, we do have a new ambassador already, David Chan Gonzaga. So we will be inviting from Ontario, from Winnipeg, from Manitoba, from Saskatchewan, from Alberta, and also from BC, and basically all over Canada. Last year, I understand we even had some visitors from Nova Scotia, if I remember correctly. But the thing that I like, and I think Michael will back me up on this, and also Soleil, because we're all from the western part of Canada, there are a lot more participants from Alberta. Am I correct, right? There are a lot more participants from Alberta and Saskatchewan combined. So I'm hoping that you will again make sure that Alberta is on the top of the list for the number of participants to Winter Escapade 10. Last year, I understand there were only 75 or close to 100 of us, but it actually made for a very intimate and a very detailed experience. And all those who participated, the Tigleys, they were there. And they realized that actually that small tour was very intimate. You learned a lot about the Philippines, you learned about Ilocos, you learned about the northern region, and we're hoping to do the same. We're hoping to recreate the same, but with a lot more participants. So, to answer your question, it is all over Canada. We even had participants coming in from the United States, and of course, families back home. My sister joined the tour, Sinaconjan Rebong, former Ambassador Minerva Falcon, and others also joined the tour from the Philippines. So yes, it's from all over the world. If you can invite someone from Denmark, why not? No, why not? It's also winter there in Denmark, right? Around that time. So yes, invite everyone to come. It's not just limited to Canada, but it is all over Canada, and of course the United States as well. So I hope that answers your question, right? I'm correct there, right? Yes, I see them nodding.
Thank you very much, Conjen. I also see Tita Arlene Molina. She also has a question.
With regards to the domestic flight, would that be cover, or will it cover all the flights? We go from one point to 3 times flight or something?
So regarding the flight, there's some question about the domestic flights, if that's included in the package.
Ma'am, the rates for the domestic flights are separate. At the very bottom of the itinerary, you'll see the rate there. So we took it out of the package so everybody can see. It's more transparent that way.
But this doesn't mean that they will do the booking, Michael, right? I mean, you will all arrange the booking for all the flights from one place to another. I think it's only Manila, right? Manila to Dumaguete, and then from Legazpi to Manila. And yeah, the rest are ferries. Am I correct? Yeah, the rest are ferries. So just to be sure, just to make sure, Michael, that Russia Tours will be doing the booking, right? They're not going to do the booking separately, because otherwise you might get lost.
We will book all of the flights from Manila to Dumaguete, Dumaguete to Legazpi, and Legazpi to Manila. We just specified the rate at separately, so at least everybody can see.
All right, so it's just indicated there for transparency. But yes, the booking will all be done by Russia Tours.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, Michael.
Oh, it's Clement.
Go ahead po, Tito Clement.
Go ahead, Tito Clement.
I just have a question or clarification on some of the issues here.
for those participants who are coming ahead or staying behind after the tours, are you going to give lots of assistance to those people who are doing that?
Thank you, sir. Yes, we will take your arrival details as well as your departure details. So we will also, if you need assistance at the airport, to the hotel, because we will also be giving a preferential rate for everybody arriving earlier or leaving later at the Dusit Tani. So if you'd like to book it with us, we will give a preferential rate for you during the period of the tour. Say maybe a week before and a week after. Yeah.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Tito Clem. Any further questions?
I understand. I think the question of Tito Clem asks about the possibility of early arrivals and late leavers, because 10 days is really too short to stay in the Philippines. We all know that. So Michael has graciously offered a discounted rate for those who would like to come in earlier than February 1. It's always recommended to come. Don't fly in on February 1. Fly in because it's around a day or two. You lose a day, right? You lose a day when you come from Canada to the Philippines, including jet lag. So we always recommend coming in 2 or 3 days before the flight, or maybe a week before the start of Winter Escapade, which is February 1. And then, if you enjoyed the 10 days, you are free to stay another month. No, you're free to stay another week or two, because yes, for the Canadian ones, you will have a problem with your visa. But then, of course, if you're traveling with fellow Filipinos, your wives, or Filipino wives, or your Filipino spouses, you're entitled to stay in the Philippines for up to a year because of the balikbayan privilege. So yes, Raja Tours will be able to give you discounted rates if you want to stay at the Dusit Tani before and after the Winter Escapade, the dates of Winter Escapade.
Thank you, CG. May I also add that for those extending or probably arriving earlier, we can also arrange tours for you. If there are places that you'd like to visit outside of the tour, we can arrange that for you. So just let us know, reach out to us, and we'll be more than happy to help.
Okay, so any further questions from everyone here? Okay, so if I may just add very quickly, can I have a show of hands? Who among here are business owners? Yes, some business owners who are here. And part of our tour package as well is for those who are interested in B2B meetings, we're also able to assist in facilitating that. So for example, during previous Winter Escapade editions, when we had certain school administrators, those who were part of the state universities here, we arranged meetings with the Commission on Higher Education, with the Department of Science and Technology. So let us know if you're joining the tour and also adding the business side. So of course, you have the free time. You can also arrange business meetings during those free times. But of course, diving is better, right? Okay, so if there are no further questions, you can look at your program. There's a QR code, so you can scan that and it will open up the website of Winter Escapade. And at this juncture, I think this is the only thing keeping us from the delicious meal right there. Yes, so everyone is invited to partake of the food.
Have a meeting and we'll decide.
So don't be shy. So we have one of our local caterers, Ate Roma. So she provided our refreshments for today. And for those who still don't know each other yet, this is your chance to network, make friends, especially those who are first-timers here at the Philippine Consulate General in Calgary. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes. And thank you very much to our speakers, Mr. Michael Charles Keeping and our Tourism Attaché, Soleil Tropicales. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Have a nice evening. See you all soon.
See you soon po. Thank you.
Thank you, Conjen.
Thank you, Panjen. See you. Is that Randy? Hi, Randy.
Michael, how are you?
We miss you.
Yeah, well, we'll see you soon, huh? Again, we'll see you again. Just to tell everybody how small the world is, Michael is my father-in-law student. My wife. At Camelot, yeah. Small world, eh? We'll see you soon.
Happy to see you. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, Tita Randy and Tita Erna. Are there anyone else who want to have special messages? Wala friends, baby. Siya na pagkakataon yung bumati kay Michael at kay Soleil. Ayan. Meron bang mga gustong kumag-usap?
Hopefully, ma'am.